Fresh Start is just a program to help people realize why they're here and what they can do to change their life to get rid of that drug addiction, alcohol addiction, or whatever other addiction they have, and to bring out, why they got where they were at and what they need to do to live a productive life once they're released from jail, and letting them know that just because you attended this class and you feel good about yourself before you leave here, is that it's going to take a lot of help from other agencies that are out there to help you get past that addiction.
Got 2 or 3 of them just attitude city. But just because somebody else aggravates me does not justify me of losing my temper. I can't blame anybody for losing my temper because I need to have control of my own attitude.
The name of the program is Fresh Start, and the program is about substance abuse prevention, recovery, relapse, and women who have made mistakes that need to enter back into society and feel good about that entrance.
It's about being mature means that you can control your behavior. So what I do is I keep people within my space and I let them know, okay, please, I asked you so nicely, get out of my space. That's just the first time. Then the second time, I move so I give you some space. Okay? The third time, if you won't get out of my space, out of my place, out of my boundary, then I 911. You thought I was going somewhere else. Yes, you did.
Hopefully, they wind up with some tools to think differently, to speak differently, and then which causes them to act differently. They wind up with different choices, and they realize that their choice determines their destiny. So they wind up with some alternative measures.
I'm just worried about the Pride Aid commercial. Just don't scramble, because drugs have an impact. Please, thank you. You know what I'm saying? I just need you to move your mouth like you're doing the song, and then we're going to do what we always do about songs. Let's talk about the song. Okay, so can I get 4 volunteers? Why they always have to be African American? Can I get it? Wait, now let's do this right. Was just my medication. Running away with me. It wasn't in his imagination. It was just my medication. Running away. One of the songs said, because you're the other woman, don't feel bad. And the gentleman said, beautiful, beautiful, beautiful music. And he said, I lay next to another woman. And I call out your name. I kill dead. Ratchet. Sometimes we have to sit before we can stand. And it's called sit, walk, and then stand. Before sometimes you can stand and get the strength, you've got to walk a while. You know how babies are. Some of them, they sit, then they crawl. They get up, they fall down, but they get back up.
And having teachers come in here, the caliber of Marlotta Seats and the group that she brings in, they talk about real life. They also talk about their challenges, and that you're not the only person that has those challenges, and these are the tools you need to work through those challenges. And I think that's what's going to help.
She's a leader in the community and a strong-willed leader. Laura, do you have a question, I think, from the audience?
Actually, I believe we have some comments from Tommy, who is a graduate of one of Marlotta's programs. Tommy?
Yes, I started this program because it was encouraged to me through the county jail, but I experienced a great deal of difficulty growing up as a child. Being the age of 7, I went through a miserable situation, but not because of my lack of not understanding it, because I didn't want to understand it. Until you put forth effort to do something and mean it, it's not going to work.
There's a lot of sides to this. There's the push and the pull on this thing. No one can make you do something you don't want to do.
That's correct.
What do you find is the most successful way to do it, to educate people?
I think just what Mr. Jackson just said a couple seconds ago, when he first entered the program, we have an incentive. If you participate in the program, the judges give you 5 days off your sentencing.
Oh, really?
I believe when Mr. Jackson came into the program, the attitude was, I'm coming in, to get the 5 days off. And after spending some time in the program, he found out the program was a benefit to help him to restructure his thinking, which restructured his way of talking, and then his behavior lined up with his thinking process. And so,
well, you and I were laughing during the video because the girls singing into the remote control. That's the happiest they are that week. That is the most fun they have all week.
that's sometimes, yes.
Oh, it is.
That's
You can see
sometimes,
it.
yeah.
You can so see it. Pat, do you want to say anything?
No, I was just going to say that, but we know what happened to some of those girls who were singing.
Absolutely, yes.
They have,
yes.
many of them have not taken the turn to the better.
That's correct.
Yeah,
One of them had to go to prison.
Yeah.
And so that was a really sad moment when I found that
And it's
out.
based on decisions.
Right.
She made a decision. She was the one who went to court and said some 4-letter word to the judge. I won't repeat on television.
Wasn't very nice.
No, but it was the big one.
Yes, it
and
was.
He somehow reacted rather negatively to that. And,
Well, she said it in front of the bench.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
yes, but they had rehearsed her so that she would lose
Oh,
her
I remember
temper.
that.
They rehearsed her for weeks, and then she went and she lost her temper.
Yeah.